warm welcome to Bharata First. I'm frankrausanpereira. This is FRP Explains. China has been rubbing the world on the wrong side for some time now. We did it with India yet again after everything that it has done in eastern Ladakh. On 28th of April, China launched a space module. That wasn't the problem, but what followed was a CCP handle on social media compared the successful space launch with funeral pyres in India, and the caption read, China lighting fires versus India lighting fires. It had the potential to become a major diplomatic row, but thankfully the people of China stepped in and condemned that particular post, and the CCP was forced to pull down the post. Now what has happened is, karma can be a great leveler. That rocket, after its initial successful launch of the first phase of its operation, has now spiraled out of control, and rather than landing in a safe and designated place, no one knows where it could possibly land on Earth, because it's fast coming back into the Earth and should be hitting Earth sometime over the weekend. So scientists and watchers are all worried about what kind of damage this could cause, and China will be liable if there is any kind of damage. But then China being China, will it really pay heed to international law is the big question. So there are other incidents that are taking place around the world as well, which has left countries and nations very upset. New Zealand passed a motion on Wednesday in Parliament condemning the atrocities, the human rights violations in the Xinjiang province against the Uyghurs in China. And China has lashed out at New Zealand now, saying that it is moving on from its China policy and it does not like what it sees. China has said that the Uyghurs are an internal matter and should not be discussed by anybody else. If it is an internal matter, then why is it that China interferes all around the world, especially in the Indo-Pacific, and tries to have some kind of a say with those countries in that particular region? Australia too is having trouble with China, and it's been going on for a while now. Ever since Australia raised questions about Huawei, ZTE and 5G technology, China's relations with Australia have gone downhill, even so much so that they have suspended indefinitely an economic pact between the two countries. Australia, however, has said that it is open to negotiations. Let's not forget, both Australia and New Zealand depend heavily on China, and China is one of their biggest trade partners. So it comes down to economics at the end of the day, and there is not much that New Zealand and Australia can do. So China is going to continue to bully them. This is why the world needs to come together as one and stand up to China. That is exactly what Jair Bolsonaro, the president of Brazil, has done. He has come out with a statement slamming China. He has given more heat to the conspiracy theories that were doing the rounds earlier when the pandemic broke out and we all realized how dangerous this Wuhan virus is. He has come out and said that what China has done is biological warfare. He has called the virus man-made, developed in a lab, and it is wreaking havoc around the world. This is what the Brazilian president has said. Whether it's true or not still needs to be determined, but nonetheless he's taking on the might of China, and this is what we need to do as a whole. All like-minded countries should come together and take on China, because China is getting out of control and soon will reach a stage where it will be very difficult for us to take on China and rein in China. That's it on this edition of FRP Explains. Thank you for watching. Do like the video, subscribe, and then hit the bell icon. If you like this content, you may contribute as well to keep this content alive. Here are the UPI IDs. A small contribution that you make will go a long way in ensuring that we keep bringing you this content. That's it from me. See you again next time.